Before your Winnipeg business buys another AI tool, look at this. In a Manitoba business survey, 85% said they were already using tools such as ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot. But only 1 in 5 had a documented AI strategy or policy. So the problem is not getting access to AI. The problem is knowing whether any of it is actually helping the business. Here is the quick briefing. Headline 1. Google Australia shared a report modeling a $240 billion Australian dollar opportunity from AI. Big number. Australian forecast, not a Manitoba business case. Headline 2. Statistics Canada says 19.2% of Canadian businesses used AI to produce goods or deliver services in the previous 12 months. Headline 3. Here in Manitoba, adoption is high, but planning is thin. 68% of surveyed businesses said their top barrier was a lack of time, capacity, or technical expertise. And headline 4. Ottawa announced more than $10.2 million for 6 Manitoba organizations developing or using AI. Now let us make those headlines useful. When people say, put AI in the business, that can sound like a massive technology project. It does not have to be. For a normal owner-operated company, AI might mean reading an incoming quote request and pulling out the customer name, product, quantity, deadline, and missing information. It might turn a service technician's rough notes into a clean job summary. It might sort 50 emails so the 5 that need a human answer today rise to the top. That is where I would start. One boring job that happens over and over again. Do not start with payroll. Do not let it make hiring decisions. Do not give it permission to move money, send a legal commitment, or issue safety instructions. Pick something low risk, easy to check, and easy to stop. Step 1 is to name the job in one sentence. Not, we want to use AI. Say, when a quote request arrives, we want a first draft summary ready for our estimator. If you cannot name the job clearly, you are not ready to buy the tool. Step 2 is the part most vendors skip. Measure the old way first. Take 20 real examples. How many minutes did each one take? How many corrections were needed? How long did the customer wait? Was the final output usable without being rebuilt from scratch? That is your baseline. Without it, every demo looks impressive because you have nothing real to compare it with. Step 3 is to build a controlled version. Give the AI a narrow input, a fixed output format, and 2 or 3 examples of what good looks like. Keep a person approving the result. Remove personal or confidential information unless your data handling has been reviewed. Then, run the next 20 examples through it. Same job, same 4 measurements, minutes, corrections, customer delay, and usable output. Do not ask, did the AI sound smart? Ask, did this make the job faster without creating a new mess for somebody else? Here is the simple math. Imagine a business handles 400 requests a month. If the new workflow saves 6 minutes on each one, that creates 40 hours of capacity. But if a person now spends 2 minutes checking every result, the net gain is closer to 27 hours. Then subtract software, setup, support, and the cost of mistakes. This is an example model, not a promised result. The time only becomes valuable when you use it. Faster quotes, fewer overtime hours, more jobs completed, or less customer waiting. BDC's current guidance follows the same logic. Start with a specific measurable need, validate on a small scale, and track time saved, errors eliminated, and customer satisfaction. And Manitoba companies do have support around them. The federal announcement says the 6 funded organizations are expected to support more than 170 jobs and assist 35 small and medium-sized businesses. But funding does not prove the workflow. A polished demo does not prove it either. Your own before and after numbers do. So here is the one-page plan. 1 repetitive job, 20 examples done the old way, 20 examples done with a controlled AI workflow, a human check. Then compare time, corrections, customer delay, and total cost. If the numbers improve, scale carefully. If they do not, stop. You have just avoided months of paying for software nobody can defend. And if you know something in your business should be easier, but you do not know what to automate or how to measure it, that is the work I do with AlphaPixels here in Manitoba. Map the workflow, build the system, and keep the owner in control. Before you buy the next AI tool, prove one useful job first.